Hey, what's up, guys? Code Red. Well, how's it going? Um, so update on the latest since I talked to you guys last. I posted up that little video of me running around outside. Um, hadn't run it since then, but freaking make sure my headlamp wasn't on, so I'm blinding you guys. But I turned it on the other day. Went down to girlfriend's Whiskey's dad's place. Showed him the new bumper and the light setup. Really impressed on it, he is. And sorry, I had to let the cat out of the gunroom. Got trapped in there. Excuse me, but driving around his front room, I was doing left-hand turns, right-hand turns, and starting to do the wheel hop. I was like, okay, that's not normal. And a few days before that, I noticed something wasn't right. It was still hopping, you know. I was like, okay, maybe something's loose. And so Whiskey's brother and I was looking at it. He tightened everything up, and yeah, tightened things too tight. And so freaking sitting there loosening things up. It got a little bit better, and then it didn't. And so what I mean by it didn't, I loosened a few more things up because the 3-link on the front end was way too tight. There was no movement in them links, how they're supposed to kind of pivot. So it's got the flex and movement, so it don't break stuff. And so I loosened it up, and yeah, I was like, okay, got some movement in it, and I backed one of the screws out on, I believe it's called the C hub, or what hooks. So let's see here. I gotta look. I gotta familiarize myself with the parts. It hooks the steering rod, the front steering rod together. Loosened that up, and I mean, I got it pretty loose now, but I had to snug it back up. It was way too loose. Loosened up the, sorry for such an up-close look of my face, but, loosened up the diff cover and stuff, because I seen a video last night that could punch through. But I got this wheel hop, and I was like, okay, you know, maybe he tightened the wheels up too tight. So I loosened them up, no. And so Whiskey's dad and I was looking at it, and kind of know some things. Now, I've got my idea what it could be, me being new, and me kind of relating this stuff to one-to-one skills of me working on off-road vehicles and whatnot, and the idea of me knowing on bigger rigs, off-road rigs, of what it could be. I want to see if my few subscribers that I have could give me an idea, because the first is coming up. I was going to get the roof rack, but now this has got me on hold. I want to get this fixed first. And if I can go through and not have to say, you know, buy a new pinion gear and stuff like that, you know, then good. And if it's just a bearing, fine. Or if it's the pinion gear, I don't want to buy the bearings, and you know, get into there and find out, oh shit, you know, it's not bearings. It's something more severe. But without further ado, I mean, I'll show you guys. I got it set up, and I'm just sitting here, and I'm admiring this angle right now, and I don't know how well it'll show up on the phone, but take a look at this angle. It's got me baffled right now. It's just, I don't know, right there. Of course, with the phone, it's showing it more light, but it's just like, just so beefy looking right there like that. I don't know why. And that's the first time I've thought about it with that bumper on there. I've had second thoughts about that bumper. But we got looking up in here, and I mean, going straight, there's really nothing. I mean, I got a little wheel movement, but I'm pretty sure that's from the foams inside. But let me turn my light on my beanie, so I get a little more light up in there. But as soon, let's go this way. I hope I don't dump this off. If you watch, every once in a while, it'll hang up right there. Right there. I mean, yeah, I'm hitting on the box and whatnot, but then when I accelerate, and this is turned all the way hard right, or it's right, our left, see, start getting that wheel hop. Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it's a bearing. I got such small hands, this is hard to do one-handed. But I mean, I don't know. I'm still thinking it's a bearing. I really am. I mean, you've seen that wheel hop, so I don't know. I don't know, but I'm thinking it's a bearing. So, turn my headlight off here. I really do. I think it's a bearing, and when I was driving all the way through that snow and whatnot, I think some of it got in there. I didn't tear it apart and put the marine grease in like I should have, and I should have done that, and I'm thinking I'm paying for it now, but lessons learned and not taking other YouTubers' advice, so that's what I'm thinking, that it happened. And the only way I'll know, you know, and if you guys can give me advice before I do this, but, you know, I'm going to tear that axle apart, go through and check and get the the bindings out of the bearings, get the bearings out and see which ones might be binding up and grabbing a bit, and then go from there. And if that's just it, then okay, cool, I'll get them ordered. You know, I mean, it's the first is coming up. Like I said, I'm disability and I get paid once a month, but you know, just kind of give me a rough idea of what I'm might be looking into, if you guys could help me with that, and I'd greatly appreciate it. And to the guys that are watching and everybody, and Bean Phil Alice Turtle, thanks for commenting all the time. I appreciate it. You're awesome. I love your drawings. Those are looking really cool. I wish I could still draw like that. With my vision issues, I can't draw a straight line for saving my life, let alone walking a straight line. But keep up the good work. Love your RC stuff. It's nice seeing you out on the trails out there putting some content out. Another thing I'm looking into, and you guys could possibly help, is I don't have any video recording other than my phone. I do have like this little round GoPro I used to use for airsoft. My brother's claimed it. I don't know if he still got it or not. But what can I use for a stand to make me more hands-free with my controller while I'm recording with my phone? What is a good like little tripod or like a selfie type stick that could kind of help me, I guess. You know, I'd prefer like a stand. I've seen one that's like a stand and a selfie stick. Like I said, I'm a big Amazon shopper, so if you can find me something on there, and maybe put it, see if you can put it in the link in the comments below or something, I could appreciate it. But yeah, I really appreciate if you guys could help me out, give me some rough ideas from your guys' experience, and to see what it could be. So it's kind of got me baffled, but I've kind of got an idea what it might be. I'm just not prepared to dig in there and really see what it actually is. You know, I look at it like going into court. Expect the worst, but expect the best as well. But yeah, I'm hoping to get it fixed, get back out there, and get some more things added to it. So, alrighty, guys. Till next time, like, subscribe, hell, share it if you want to. Yeah, just hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button with the little bell, bing. But yeah, alrighty. Code Red, taking off, out.